Hey folks, I just want to do a quick review on this hydraulic hand truck I just picked up. I'm loving it. I'm going to explain why I chose it. This is basically a hand truck with a hydraulic lift system built in. Now, why I got it? Well, I won't go down the whole long rabbit hole spiel. I'll just give you the short version of this. I'm getting old. Ooh, that's a tough pill to swallow. Ooh, that's a hard pill to swallow. Ooh, yeah. Let's say I'm getting older. Okay, that didn't feel so bad. Okay, so I'm getting a little older, and I have to acknowledge that. I mean, I'm not 19 anymore. I can't just grab these things and just throw them in the back of the truck and just snatch them and grab them and pitch them like I used to back in the day. I have to acknowledge it. I'm getting a little bit older, just a smidgen, and I want to protect myself, and I want to get one of these backs. I don't want to be that guy walking around at 65, 70 years old going, oh man, I can't do this because I don't want to be that guy. So I got this to help me with this process. Now, I took a while. I mean, I took a long while. I looked around a good bit. I checked out the Amazon. I checked out the box stores. Man, I even looked at Temu, okay? I was looking because October is busy. October is really busy. One of the reasons why my garage looked like a wrinkle bomb went off in here. We go to the city dump, we move things around. I've got 4 of each of these boxes to move around. It's a lot that's coming in and out of this garage. I've got like 4 gigs lined up already for between October and November. So I'm going to be moving it in and out between school, my church, other events. It's a lot of things coming in and out of here. City dump runs and cleaning up, getting ready for the Thanksgiving. So we try to keep everything out of here, get as much out of here during that process. So that's what the wrinkle bomb back behind me looks like. That said, it's a lot of lifting. And when I looked around, I couldn't see what I really wanted. There's a lot of options for truck cranes. Like you can get a little crane for your pickup truck. Unfortunately, the good ones, the really nice ones, not necessarily the good ones, the really nice ones that are appealing, you have to poke holes in your truck bed, bore like 4 holes or more to get this thing. And that's all fine and dandy if you own your truck. I don't. I'm still paying for mine. And until I fully own it, I don't really feel comfortable poking holes in there. The second problem about some of those built-in cranes is they're high. They go above the rail, which means I won't be able to close my tonneau cover unless I take this thing off. So that was a no-no. I did find this one that was below the rail, which was great. Problem is, I still have to poke holes in the truck. And then it had another problem. It could only go so high, which is not so much of a deal breaker. But if I'm gonna put a crane in the back of my truck, it better be able to go higher, okay? If I'm gonna poke holes in my truck, it better go higher than that. Not a problem with it. I'm not bagging on it or anything like that. I'm just saying, if I'm gonna make that commitment, I'd like it to do a little bit more. The other ones I looked at were the ones that go into your hitch, which again is fine, but it defeats the purpose of me trying to get out of the heavy lifting, because each of the ones that have to go into the tailgate hitch, they weigh, north of 90 pounds. And again, I'm not bagging on these because they have to be heavy, made of robust material in order to lift these heavy loads. So they have to be made of sturdy material. And me bending over, putting it into the tailgate, finagling it, getting it up, hand crank, whatever it is I need to get it. I don't have a problem with hand cranking. Get all of the load in, put the things in the back of to pick them up, and then I have to finagle it. All that pressure's on the back still, so I'm still lifting a lot of load, and I'm now bent over doing that load. So that's a no. Now, if you're a younger cat and that's not a situation for you, you just want to be, then go for it. They look pretty good. But for me, that's a no. Then there are the hand trucks. Those again look good, but they all share the same exact problem. And I ran into quite a few of them. There's quite a few options out there. I mean, quite a few, a lot more than I thought. Well, the problem with those hand trucks that have the lift built in, okay, I have to lift it up, most of them almost 12 inches. So I have to lift this thing 4 times, 12 inches. Again, heavy lifting that I'm trying to get out of. So those didn't make the cut. And it was the same story over and over. The lowest one I saw was like 10 point something inches. And while 10 point something don't sound like a lot, it's 10 point something inches of me doing a clean lift, okay, with this heavy thing. It's way over 100 pounds. I should probably look up the research on so I can put it on the screen so you know exactly how heavy this one is and that one. I know this one's way over 100 pounds. And, well, I hope it's over 100. I think it's over 100. It feels like over 100 pounds. Anyway, you lift it, and it's just me. So that's 4 times. And as I'm maneuvering it, I'm wiggling it about. It's a lot, and it takes its toll. And I didn't want to have to lift it, get it up to the tailgate, pump it up, and then have to do all that. To me, I didn't feel like I was getting the benefit of something that's going to save my back and save me from doing all that heavy lifting, which is why this guy wins. It checks the boxes. It has a low clearance, so I don't even have to lift this thing. I just have to tilt it back and then push the dolly under it and then pull it on or wiggle it on, however I want to do it, so I don't put any strain on my back. And then just, put my foot and put it up, which seems good. So I said, you know what? Yeah, it's expensive. It is very expensive. With shipping and handling, I think it was basically $400, but I have a different attitude when it comes to health. Okay, we get one version of this body, guys. We get one version of this body, and we need to take care of it. So when it comes to things that's going to save me, my health, I don't think $400 is a big investment. I spent more than that on speakers, so I should be able to spend more than that to help me along. And I need to be able to continue to do things around my house, put up shelves, put up cabinets, build cool speakers, working on what's this thing called? A chair for my deck right now. So, I need to be able to do these things. And it's not very helpful to me if I'm like, having to wear a back strap because I messed myself up, So I think $400 as an investment in me, no brainer. That's not even that's a no brainer. But yeah, well, enough of me running the yap. You didn't come here to see that. So this is the part where you get to see me try this thing out for the first time. I've actually not tested this yet, so I just parked it over there, and yeah, this is probably not a bright idea, but you know what? Transparency, right? So, let's get it. No, you're probably gonna see my head cut off a little bit. But that's fine, it's here to see my head. So I can tell you right now, this thing moves so easy. As big as this thing is, these wheels make it move really smooth. Like, it is so smooth. Like nothing. It just rolls around. Just what it made her say from Cars, smooth like pudding. Yeah, it's smooth like pudding. I can't believe I just said that out loud, but it is. So yeah, when it comes to this guy, I should be able to, well, because it has this trapeze shape, I have to come on the side, so I should be able to tilt it up. Sweet. Okay. I think I might have to hold this a little bit. That was an easy. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I'm just literally tilting. I'm just kind of holding this thing so it doesn't roll away. If I have a upgrade suggestion to these guys, would be to put like a brake on here. But that'll be my only suggestion. It looks good. I think that looks good. Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens here. Oh. Yes, sir. This is like nothing. The most resistance I'm feeling right now is my sweatpants as I move up and I feel the fabric dragging on my knee. That's literally the only resistance I'm feeling. I don't feel like it's like if I were to do this, I feel, actually this feels like worse. Whew, this feels better. Okay, because I have resistance going down. This is, oh yeah, I'm pretty close to my tailgate height at this point. Oh yeah, I'm definitely close to my tailgate height. And I'm wearing flip-flops, not flip-flops, crocodilies. So yeah, that's my Crocs. So I'm wearing my sneaks. Bruh. Does it move? Yeah. Bro. This thing moves like it's nothing. It's just so smooth. Yo. It's like there's nothing on here. There's like it's like there's no weight on it. I mean, bro, it's like there's no weight on it. Does it say the weight back here? Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't. Does it? Because it can take 1,000 watts. I've never pushed it that hard before. Doesn't say the weight. But, yo, it is smooth like pudding. I'm going to use that a little bit more often because Mater had the right idea. And get it down. I'm on the truck. I just drag this off, put on the deck, just drag it in so I don't have to lift anything. Bruh. Yeah. I mean, I kind of tested it inside, so I kind of knew what it felt like, but with the load on it now, bruh. This is smooth. And it has a metal plate that it came with. I was inside this thing like a proper, yes sir, this is manly, you know. Yeah. The thing on the website says it's for like loose loads, but I think it will work for this too. Let's see if I can get it off. Yeah, that'll be my suggestion to them right now, is to put like little brakes on this, because this is a little gangly. But I'm not, yeah, I don't feel any strain on the back. Okay, I don't feel any strain on the back. And then this thing would probably, how would I put this on here? Probably just sits right here on the, yeah, probably just sits right, yep, it does. Looks like it just sits right here on top of this guy. Yes, sir. So open up the, some more. Yeah. Yeah, because it has these little things that hooks onto the back, and not really hooks, it just goes behind it and stops it from coming forward. So now I have a massive wide plate, and it won't, well, there we go, if I hooked it on there properly. Where does it go? Oh. There is a slight bend in here. Okay, I guess that was one of the shipping thing. There's like a slight curve. I think it got bent in shipping. So I think all I need to do is just bend these. Whoa, that's not gonna be easy to bend. And then once I bend these, it'll be able to go under here, and it will catch that piece in the back and stop it from sliding forward, which I can do that later. Not a biggie. Am I complaining? No, absolutely not. Because right now, based on what I just felt with this thing, it was like nothing. Like the weight didn't exist. Like I said, the biggest resistance I felt was with my sweatpants, as my knee was, then that was it. you see my subscribers. I only got like 100 subscribers as of this day, as of this recording. So clearly I'm not being sponsored by these guys, okay? Clearly. Am I recommending this? Yeah, absolutely. What are you waiting on? Go get one. This is beautiful. It's made of quality materials. Like I said, the only thing that feels flimsy is this actual foot piece. And honestly, it's not a deal breaker for me. The one piece that you do activate a lot feels a little flimsy compared to the rest of the metals that's on here, but because it's so easy to push down, I'm wondering if that's the reason why it's so light. Because now that I've actually experienced it, right, it's effortless to move. So if it was like a heavier metal, it would probably just pull the jack down and wouldn't go back up. So maybe that metal is lighter and it's just lighter and it's just really strong. Only time will tell. But right now, if I had a third thumb, trust me, it would be up. Get you one. Oh, you've got to get you one of these. Oh, you've got to get you one of these. I mean, for these things, plus 2 sub boxes. Yeah, my back problem days are over. And that's not even including my amp rack, because the one over there, the Behringer, is self-powered. But these aren't, so these require power. And I have, well, I only have 2 amps in a rack right now. I took one of them out. But even with the 2 amp in a rack, that rack clocks over 100 pounds too. So get one. Like, seriously, get one. I'm about to start fangirling over this thing. Get you one. Before I go incoherent with the rambling, that's it from me. Get you one of these. Thank you for watching. Get you one of these. This is awesome. I'll see you guys on the next video. This is so cool. Bro, this is so cool. And it's so smooth.